G'day, mate. Welcome to the world of decentralized finance, where you don't need a bank to take out a loan, just a computer and a stable internet connection. Today we're talking about Radiant, the new kid on the DeFi block, and it is currently trending on Coingecko. If you're looking for a lending protocol that's secure, decentralized, and built on a network with high activity volume and broad institutional adoption, then Radiant is your answer. They're aiming to be the first omni-chain money market, allowing users to deposit any major asset on any major chain and borrow a variety of supported assets across multiple chains. Now, Radiant might sound like the bee's knees, but it's important to weigh up the risks and disadvantages compared to other DeFi protocols like Aave. For one, Radiant uses centralized stablecoins, which can pose a risk to your investments. But hey, if you're feeling lucky, go ahead and roll the dice. Radiant is essentially a fork of Aave, but with a twist. It leverages the $2 million already spent on security audits executed by Layer 0 and Stargate. And if you're wondering about cross-chain interoperability, Radiant's got you covered. Lenders who wish to reclaim their collateral can direct which chain to withdraw funds to and what percentage they'd like sent to each chain. So why use Radiant? It removes the middlemen from asset trading, futures contracts, and savings accounts. And for all crypto enthusiasts out there, Radiant V2 will allow for full cross-chain borrowing lending on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDC, followed by the gradual rollout of additional assets voted on by the Radiant DAO. I had a fair dinkum problem when the USDC depegged. I reckoned I was a bloody legend and borrowed USDC on my collateral. Everyone was flipping their USDC for USDT, so I wanted to cash in on the high APY on Aave. I chucked all my USDT on Aave and borrowed more USDC to get even more USDT to deposit. But then, I had a bloody duh moment and decided it's better not to lend out USDT on Aave. When I tried to withdraw, no dice, mate. The USDT was all lent out, so I had to wait. I was on Arbitrum, and the money market is smaller than on Ethereum, which left me feeling like a gala. On Radiant, you can switch your borrows and lendings to Ethereum, which would have saved me from this fair dinkum terrifying experience of not being able to withdraw my hard-earned cash. Lesson learned: always check out in the future Radiant before you start feeling like a drongo. But wait, there's more. There is real yield. Radiant has a native utility token called RDNT. By interacting and providing utility to the platform, users can capture the added value from the community's engagement through the native utility token, RDNT, from borrowers and platform fees. Now, before you dive headfirst into Radiant, remember that liquidity mining emissions must be vested over the course of 4 weeks, but may be claimed immediately for a 50% penalty. This penalty fee is then distributed to users who choose to lock RDNT for 28 days. So choose wisely, my friends. And if you're thinking about using Radiant, you might want to think again. Here's why. Firstly, it's as new as a fresh-out-of-the-oven meat pie. Secondly, it doesn't support a wide range of depositable currencies, which is a bit like not having enough sauce for your pie. Plus, it solely runs on Arbitrum, so you won't be getting a taste of its omni-chain features just yet. And that's not all. Borrowing rates are as high as the temperature in the Aussie outback. Plus, Radiant relies too heavily on centralized stablecoins. Aave is diversifying their stablecoins to avoid another USDC-style depegging drama, but Radiant doesn't seem to have that on their radar. Instead, RDNT investors are just trying to squeeze more money out of Radiant. So if you're keen to avoid getting burnt, you might want to steer clear of Radiant for now. As we say down under, look before you leap. So there you have it, folks. Radiant might be the next big thing in DeFi, but it's important to do your research and weigh up the risks and disadvantages. After all, as they say in Australia, no worries, mate. But let's be real, there are always some worries in the world of crypto.